Netflix was interested in having a a title sequence. They said, well, it doesn't have to be credits, but we would like to see the name of the show before we start. It's just sort of like a box one would like to check. And I said, okay, but people already know the show they're watching before they watch it, so how can we do it in such a way where, so I said, well, let's spell the name out in symbols. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but those symbols are in the shape of the letters,
Yep.
right? So, so I said, well, then let's make those symbols sort of foreshadowing of that episode, and we call them chapter cards. So like the title of a chapter, it's usually a sentence that you don't understand the context for until after the chapter. And so I called up a guy I'm lucky to be friends with named Neil Kellerhouse, who's sort of David Fincher's graphic artist. And I said, hey, do you have any time to kind of take on this thing? Because I know how great he is with symbols and typography, et cetera, et cetera. So he was excited about that. So every episode I send him a list of things that are relevant to the episode. And then from that list, he picks which of those things, like, you know, fish or a broken boat motor or whatever it is that would lend themselves to either an R or a Z or an A or a K. And then he'll send me some mock-ups, and I'll say, that one looks too obvious as a K. Why don't we, you know, take the fish, you know, gills and move them a little this way. So it would pass it back a few times, and then we'd do